Hey guys, what's up? It's my NUPL series, week one against Ash, a best of three. For those of you who don't know, Ash and I do have some history. He's beaten me in a number of NU tours, specifically seasonals over the years. I think I might have beaten him once, whereas he's probably beaten me three, maybe four times. I was able to take a really lucky game against him in RUPL as well, but that aside, we haven't gotten a chance to play in the last probably 5 or 6 months. So I was really excited for this against him, especially because it was a best of three. And spoilers, it did go 3 games. So we're going to see Gen 8 NU, Gen 7 NU, and Gen 6 NU for those of you that like those tiers. And if not, well, tough luck. That's what I'm bringing you right now. And then I'm going to call tonight for narrating games. But yeah, so he's alt CDN to third. I'm not really sure what that's about, but he's always used the first tournament game instead of Oshawott fan as of last year or so, for a call. So I'm not questioning it. Just gonna go with it. Anyway, Ash is a really good a new player who's played a little couple bit more in recent months. In general, he's been a really solid lower tier player, making waves in NU and then LC. I'd say he's in the top half of pretty much any pool that you see him in. So he's definitely a formidable opponent. His teams are always pretty solid. Um, his gameplay is not really the most flashy, but he's always making solid plays. He's not like someone that makes misplays or chokes a lot. So yeah, I definitely had my hands full with this opponent. This is also gonna be both of our first for real SMNU tournament games. That's cool as well. SSNU, sorry, not SMNU. So this is also gonna be cool. So I brought a team that you guys have seen me use in the ladder if you've been watching from my ladder tour videos. It has Sandaconda, Clefairy, Malamar, Silvally. We'll see the type soon. No spoilers, no spoilers. Toxic Rogue and Rotom. Whereas he's got a team with Alchemy, Quillfish, which is interesting to see. It's a nice fire resist on teams that prefer it over Garbodor. Malamar, Rotom, Frost, Sunfisk Galar, and Gorgus, which seems to be, if I had to guess, super or small, the two most common forms, but we'll wait and see. So right off the bat, looks like Malamar on both sides is pretty threatening. I do have Clef to sort of potentially 1v1 it, but Moonblast only doing 40 if it's especially defensive variant. It's just barely 3 killing with leftovers. Might even be a roll with 3 KO. So not the most reliable, especially since I'm special defensive, so after a knock, I'm taking a ton from superpowers and even opposing knocks. And that also mitigates my ability to check Rotom Frost. My Malamar looks good against him as well if I could make quick work of the Alchemy, which I should be able to do in the early game with just rocks up and pressure from Clef. I don't know if it's. I think it's kind of looks more offensive in this team. He's got a bulky backbone, so I think this could be a Scarf Rotom Frost or a Scarf Gorgus potentially. I don't know if Scarf Gorgus is really the play. We'll have to wait and see. But Alchemy, I think, is probably more offensive in this team. So yeah, let's get into the game. Also, it's probably Defog Rotom. But yeah, he's going to Gorgus small as I lead the Malamar. And I think I just go for a Nocturne one, do I? Or do I switch out to Rotom? Yeah, I go for a Nocturne one, and I knock off a Life Orb, which is great. He also revealed that he is a Gorgus small, which means it could potentially be more offensive than not. I'm going to go to Supply Water as he goes Skullfish. Unfortunately, that gave me the +1 attack, but I switched out as that happens. It's a good play by him. I go for the Psychic Fangs. I do a little under half, and now I'm just going to defog after he's spiked, and he's going to bring this in. So I don't have a ton of switch in, so I'm just going to go to Rotom. I'm going to take that Power Whip like a champ. It's probably Banded Power Whip given that, but no, it's actually Life Orb. Okay, he's going to go Stunfisk, so I'm just going to go Sandaconda predicting that, and I'm going to get my Rocks up here. He's also going to predict me to go for Rocks and get his Rocks up. He would have lived an Earthquake anyway, though. Now he's going to go Malamar as I go for the Stone Edge, predicting that Rotom to come on in. I do 26%, and now I go Malamar because we actually are going to go for the Malamar War. I'm thinking that I might scare him out because he still has Alchemy, but I'm totally willing to go for this because I am faster, as you see. I'm even to be a little faster, and also just a tiny bit of defense investment. Not for this specifically, but yeah, I'm fine with this 1v1. It's a favorable one, even if I switched in, just because the first couple attacks from his can't crit, so we're going to have roughly the same amount of chances to crit each other, but I'm faster, so I'm going first. And given this overall matchup, I was like, okay, this is fine, because otherwise everything's just going to get pummeled. The Silvally was U-turn, but at +1, it's not even doing time. It's barely attacking invested. It's the defog variant. Clef, I not reliably beat it, and Rotom's not nasty play with defog, so yeah. We're going for it here, and he's going to, unfortunately, land a critical before I do, as we see in a minute. I'm going to stay asleep here, and I'm going to get a knockoff off. If I crit either of the last 2 moves, I would have gotten it, but he goes to sleep. That's fine. And now I think here I go for the superpower, just trying to get myself up to +3/+3 like him. He's going to get a rest there, so that's really good for me. However, on this superpower, 21, what's he going to get? Knockoff, and he's going to get the critical hit. So that's going to take me out. I was faster too. Yeah, it's pretty much what I said. But yeah, I can't say. It was basically 50-50. And then Durza was dumb in the chat, but it's fine. You see, I only 35. So before the knockoff, I didn't have a chance. And you see, after knockoff, superpower kills me. So yeah, it's really frail, unfortunately. I have a chance to get a kill here, roll, but since I'm not really special attack invested, but he goes for sleep talk for some reason, which is kind of a choke. So I've got like a very outside chance because it does to hazards. He goes to stun fist, which is a good play on the discharge. I go for pain split, just trying to get healthy again. He's gonna yawn. Um, I go for air slash just because I figured he might go Gorgas, trying to take advantage of me switching out, and I take the sleep, which is a good play by him. Now I go Toxic Stroke again, predicting him to go Gorgas. I am Scarf, I believe, on this, yeah, and he's gonna. So now I'm gonna go. He's gonna fire off Malamar, so it's 5-4 now, but I'm still well behind. I'd say he's gonna go Alchemy, knowing I'm locked into the knockoff, which is smart. I go Supply Water, just knowing I can potentially trade with it after Life War, because I could potentially kill it with the multi attack. But I actually do I go for U-turn predicting this? I just go for multi attack. It's gonna do a nice 26%, but that's gonna be futile. I'm just gonna go Rotom here. He's gonna go for the Power Whip. It's gonna do another 40% there, unfortunately for me. And now Shadow Sneak just barely gonna miss 2 KOing. It's fine because he can just go for Power Up in this turn, take me out. Yep, yep, yep. And now, while he is dead to rocks, he's in a 5-3 position. I'm gonna be locked into a moving Toxic Stroke. I'm gonna take a Shadow Sneak as well for 31% as he dies Slife Warp. I'm locking the Gong Shot, which is gonna invite in either the Quillfish or the Stunfisk. He's not like to go to Quillfish. That's fine by me. I'm gonna go to Silvi Water because my Sandaconda, while it's at full, I don't want to risk him taking Scald Burn if it happens to have Scald, or just super effective damage from Waterfalls you see there. That's fine. And now I'm going to trade Psychic Fang, kill it there. That's fine. Honestly, in hindsight, now it's prior turn I couldn't with Toxic Stroke and absorbed it, but I didn't really want to leave the spike up anyway. He's going to reveal he's Scarf Rotom, which means that I don't have a chance here. I go for Drain Punch. That's fine and all, but it's going to be too little too late. I go Sandaconda here, and now I'm going to go for the Earthquake, take this out, and I need 2 Blizzard Misses to win the game. So things considered, a weighted 50-50 in my favor, plus 2 Blizzard Misses is great. But it's not going to happen either way. He's going to miss the first, but not the second. See, he'll hit here, and now he's going to switch so he could lock in the Volt Switch. And yeah, Durza was being dumb in the comments, but whatever. The series is over. So he gets killed there, and now we're going on to the second game. So I'm bringing a solid team here in SM with Specs, Heliolisk. We got Lum, Dolhomize. We got Stealth Rock, Steelix, just standard. We got Z, Aerodactyl. We got Pain Split, especially defensive with some speed, 240 to be particular, to be specific, Garbodor, and just another Vaporeon. On his side, he's got a Medicham, which I'm expecting me to see user in this team. The Togedemaru, Scarf, probably, Rocks on Seismitoad, and he also has Dhelmise, Weezing, and Incineroar, so let's get into the game. I'm going to lead off with Garbodor, which is great, because I see Toxic Spikes look pretty good against him. He's going to lead Incineroar, and I'm fine getting Toxic Spikes up turn 1. He's going to get a knockoff off, 42% there, so it looks like he could be a bit offensive, but not like maybe fully, or maybe get a low roll if it's fully offensive there. Either way, I'm going to go to Vaporeon on the Flare Blitz to follow up turn. It's great. And now I think I just go for Scald on the knockoff. I'm actually going to reveal myself to be fast, just yeah, it seems as if he wasn't fully offensive. He was a pretty slow Incineroar after all. Here, I think I'm going to double to Dhelmise, predicting the Seismitoad. I get that right, which is great. Now I think he goes to the Incineroar here, which is fine and all because I can go Heliolisk, predicting this or Weezing, and he's going to recover from the barrier, but that's fine because I can just Volt Switch out. I'm going to lock in the Volt Switch here. And now I'm going to go Aerodactyl, knowing that, okay, he could either switch to something or stay in. He's going to stay and go for U-turn. That's fine. No, he goes Togedemaru. I know he's going to U-turn here, but I can't risk dying. So I go Steelix, knowing I'm fine trading rocks. He goes Seismitoad. It's also taking poison each turn. I don't know if it's refresh. I don't think so, honestly. So yeah. Now I'm going to get rocks for Seekers for rocks. And I think I go Dhelmise here, knowing he's leftovers. I just got to live anything. And I have Lumberry, so I live 2 knocks, but also if he scalds against the burn or toxic, it's just going to be, it's going to be absorbed by Lumberry. So now he's going to go to Weezing, as I believe I recovered here. Yeah, since this is up, that's fine. Now that Lumberry is burnt, though, I feel an obligation to switch out. I go Vaporeon and take Rock. I'm at 48. He goes for Sludge Bomb. It does 18, but he's going to get the poison, so I'm not going to be able to get the easy Wish Protect up, which is really annoying. It makes Incineroar annoying. It makes Togedemaru annoying. It makes Weezing annoying. So I just go for the Scald, and he's going to bring in that Seismitoad, taking advantage of that, just because I knew I couldn't Wish up. He goes for a Fresh here, which is interesting, so I go for Wish as I die out, which is completely fine by me. I'm going to go Dhelmise here, knowing I can recover with the full. It's cool. He's going to go into Incineroar, and Knowing that he's slower than the Vaporeon, that means he's also slower than the Dhelmise, as the Dhelmise is actually quicker than the Vaporeon by like a couple points, a handful of points. So I'm just going to tweet kill with Anchor Shot. Now I'm playing games with Durs in the chat just to fuck with him because he's being annoying. I'm going to go Garbodor here, knowing fully well that I could potentially set up more spikes or just pressure him. I don't know if he's ever going to get an opportunity to spin. He's going to go for a Gunk Shot. I'm going to go for the Gunk Shot because he taunted me, and I just want to stay in until I can Pain Split up. That's fine. He's going to miss a Fire Blast here, which is an interesting move to have. And now he's going to miss another. He's going to hit another one, but he's going to get the burn, I believe. He hits it. It was. Oh yeah, he's not. So it's a roll to KO if he was uninvested, which was very slightly in my favor, given missed chances, and in his favor without them. He's going to burn this one. That'll put me in a KO range, but that's fine. I didn't mind. I just wanted to get the Pain Split off. Now I'm going to go for another one. So in a way, the burn kind of helped him. Not really. He's going to go for Toxic Spikes, though, so I kind of want to preserve this. So I'm going to go Aerodactyl, seeing as he does not have Willis. It confirms his set. It's Sludge, Fire, Taunt, and Toxic Spikes, which is a pretty weird set. He goes for a Taunt here. I'm going to go for an Earthquake, predicting the Togedemaru. A bit of our prediction, but he doesn't get the Poison Sludge Bomb, so it's fine. I can Roost up and just stun it to death without wasting my Z. He's going to go for the Sludge Bomb here. Thankfully, he doesn't create Poison. He needed both of them to get a kill. So now Taunt's going to wear off, and I can finally Roost up, if I so please, and I do that indeed. I'm going to 76, which means I'm not in danger of dying to a couple of switch-ins from rocks. But now I'm down to 47 after that crit. I'm going to Roost here again on a follow-up one. I believe he's going to Poison this time around on turn 26. He gets crit and a Poison, but that's okay. I don't mind the damage. He's recovering from Black Sludge. He's not rocking him up, but that's fine. Roost again. It doesn't seem like he's taunted for whatever reason. Now I'm going to Stone Edge as he taunts, I believe, which is great. It's into a kill range, and I'll be able to come out of this alive after rocks. Actually, I think I Roost again, and then he taunts eventually. Yeah, I Roost here so I can stay well out of rock range. He goes for taunt here finally, and now I'm going to be able to take it out with the Stone Edge, saving the Z-Fly for the Dhelmise or the Magic Chamber, even potentially the Seismitoad as well. Now he's going to go Togedemaru. I'm scared out again, but I think he U-turns. And so I go to Arbiter and absorb Toxic Spike. So Weezing's not dead. So he doesn't take Rocky Helmet or Aftermath because I live at 6 and I die to the poison. The burn rather afterwards. But he's going to bring in Seismitoad, which is really good for me because I get my Dhelmise in. And now I'm going to go for an Anchor Shot because I am max speed, so I can potentially outrun the Seismitoad, but also more importantly, I can outrun the Dhelmise, which is the only power switch left in this team. So I'm going to outrun it, go for the Anchor Shot into a KO, which is great. But he couldn't really threaten me with Seismitoad anyway, and trapping him in, I could just synthesis up a bit. He's going to manage him. I'm going to scout for the Z Psychic by firing off the Aerodactyl, as it can't break the Seismitoad from a high health, and it's slower and dies to the Togedemaru, and also this could potentially be Volt Punch. And yeah, it's indeed going to be Z Psychic. So now I'm bringing Helios. Can by the way, my power went out a couple turns before this, which is really annoying. I played this on phone at this point. He's going to go for Iron Net, and thankfully, it's going to do the 40%, which is a little higher than average, but it can't 2KO no matter what rolls, and he's not going to flinch, Hyper Voice. And now, this is not in range quite yet. I'm going to go Dhelmise, though. He's going to go for the knockoff, predicting that. I'm going to stand and get the specs off, I guess. And now he's going to get a critical hit, max damage knockoff. It literally didn't do max damage crit. That's fine, though. I can now bring the Helios skin, and none of these 57%. It's always able to kill with Hyper Voice from the specs variant, so long as he's not fake out for Z Psychic, which I highly doubt is. I think he's likely to be a substitute. I'm going to be able to take him out here and win Game 2 to bring it to Game 3 in Oras NU, everyone's favorite tier, of course. So, we're in Oras NU. I'm bringing a team with Choice Banded Hariyama, Stealth Rock Defensive Mesper, Life Orb Tauros, Pivot Lantern, Swords Dance Shiftry, and last but not least, a Taunt with Miss Magius. He's bringing an interesting team as well. It is a Firewater Grass core of Pyroar, Vileplume, and Samurott. He also has Spinner of Hitmonchan, Psychic type of Mesper, and on top of all that, a Stealth Rock setter of the Steelix. I'm thinking it's probably more likely than not to be Scarf Mesper on this build, given that. But anyway, I'm going to leave my own Mesper and get rocks up. He's going to go for rocks. And now I'm going to U-turn into Hariyama, trying to get some initial kills with the Choice Band Hariyama. Just because Steelix is a little annoying in this early game. And he's going to go for Toxic, which is going to give me Guts. And that's huge as well. I don't break the sturdy with the U-turn, as Lefty is going to help recover up. He's going to switch out Fearing and Knocker for close combat. And he's going to switch his Vileplume into a Choice Banded Guts boosted Toxic because of Toxic close combat. And he's going to get 2 KO'd comfortably. Really good start there for me there. And I'm going to take this out to a KO, as you see. So we're up 6-5, and Brock's up. We have taken some poison there, but it's fine. Now he's going to go Mesper, and we're going to just go Lantern, just trying to sponge whatever it is. Got the set. I don't think it's Specs, I think it's Scarf. He's going to U-turn, which doesn't confirm much. That's fine. I'm going to go Lantern here. He's going to have Hitmonchan. I'm just going to go hard Mesper because I'm defensive, and I don't mind taking a hit from it. He's going to spin, and he's going to reveal he's Assault Fest or Lumberry, not the Life Orb variety. And I'm going to U-turn predicting the Steelix again. And that gives me a chance to go Hariyama and just get a close combat off. for a ton of damage or something, he's going to choose Mesprit. That's going to leave it quite low. It's going to actually take 73% from that Guts boosted choice band close combat through the resistance, which is honestly impeccable. I'm going to switch out here to Mismagius, though, and he's going to go Hitmonchan. Now, I'm going to predict him to go to Pyroar and go Lantern, but he's going to go for an Ice Punch, which is pretty much all he can hit me with. That is all fine and well. As my Lantern, it's going to be 47 now, and I'm going to go back to Mismagius and now go for a Wisp, knowing that he's not going Pyroar because he's scared of maybe some coverage move or something like that. Or just letting him get chipped. I don't know. Either way, he's going to go for Earthquake there. Perhaps predicting me to double back to Lantern. Predicting the Pyroar. Now I'm just going to go for Hex on the Heavy Slam. I'm completely fine with this trade. Maybe he doesn't know Pyroar is untouchable, or maybe he wants to preserve Pyroar. I don't know. I'm going to go Tauros, though. Just position myself well against that Pyroar, which does come in now. And now I'm going to go for Pursuit, predicting the switch just to chip it into Shocker Punch range, which really worked out well. I got the Pursuit up for 41%, and now I'm going to also take up Steelix here, as it was fodder, which he switched into. So yeah, we're up 6-4, and I feel like I'm in a pretty commanding position at this point. He's going to go Hitmonchan, so I'm going to go Hariyama just to fire that off, as it's slower than everything and dies to everything now. He's going to go Pyro. Unfortunately, I don't have Bullet Punch to threaten it a little bit, maybe put it in range for a Psychic from Esprit, but it's fine. I'm going to go to the Lantern just to see if he's choiced or not. Supposedly Specs or Scarf, but I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch to see switch out to Hitmonchan, so indicating he's choiced and locked him to the Fire move. And now he brings the Pyro in, and I think I go for the Psychic, and it lives, which, yeah, if I had that Bolt Punch down, it could have been cool if I had it, but I didn't have it. Now I'm going to go Lantern. He's going to lock into Overheat, which is completely fine by me, as he's now minus 2 special attack and 8%. So now I can take this opportunity to go Tauros and live even the minus 2 Scarf Overheat, but he's Spec, so he's just going to switch out, and I'm going to get the Pursuit off there, and that's perfect. Now he's going to go Hitmonchan, and I'm going to go Mesprit, just because Psychic seems pretty free at this point, with his own Mesprit being quite low due to the close combat assault beforehand. He's going to go for an Ice Punch, revealing he's quicker, which is unsurprising, and then he's going to take the Psychic like Champ because he's assault vest, but he's not able to kill the defensive Mesprit, as the defensive Mesprit's able to kill it from that health, which was honestly close to full. Now he's going to go Samurott. I think here I just trade a Psychic damage for it, and as long as he's not Rindo Berry, I'm fine to win with the Shiftry. He's going to go for Aqua Jet there, Shiftry. And now I have Seed Bomb because I'm physical, as I mentioned before, so I'm able to take that out from the 60% and win the game here with Sucker Punch and take the set in the 2-1 fashion over Ash. Really close series, all things considered. I turned it up a notch in the last 2 games after he got me in the first one. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I hope you guys did enjoy the narrations yourselves. Good games, Ash. I'm sure you're going to have a great season, as is your team. Always putting up solid results. But yeah, this is it for now, guys. Peace.